Alright guys, we're here with the full case of Breakers of Light. Sorry for a late start. Obviously, like I said, we were going to start after the hockey game. We got 10 boxes of Breakers of Light. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move those over to the side. Set up for the break. Give everybody a second to get in here. We will run the 3 box right after this one too. The 1 hobby, 2 Breakers of Light. Give everybody a second to get in here. Roll action. Yes, that was not a fun break, if we're being honest. Definitely not a fun loss for U.S. fans. Alright. We got 6 people, so let's get rolling into this to start. There's going to be 2 autographs per box. And from my understanding, these autographs are Breakers of Light, only exclusive autographs with the geometric autos. I don't know market-wise how those are going to hold up compared to others. All right. But that is where we're at. We're going to have Danny Amendola on the refractor. Roman Wilson for the Steelers on the refractor. Chop Robinson. Refractor. Got Jason Kelsey for the Eagles. 7 out of 99 on the green geometric. Which is going to go to Nate Gladfelder for the Eagles. Kelsey obviously retired. They still won the Super Bowl this year, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. We have Steve Atwater on the 18 out of 75 on the yellow geometric for the Broncos. That's going to go to Jason Baker. On the Steve Atwater, very good cornerback safety. Then we're going to have a 13 out of 15 white geometric C.J. Stroud for the Texans. That's going to go to John Clark. A little bit of an off year compared to his rookie year, but they still made the playoffs. We're going to have Joe Montana on the refractor. We're going to have Drake May on Into Existence for the Patriots. And that's going to go to Shawn Michael. Not sure where that lines up in like case hit, not case hit. We're going to have Tyler Nubin for the Giants. 10 out of 50 on the gold geometric. For the New York Giants. And Nicholas Vitale. And then we're going to have Jacob Cowing on the 113 out of 199 on the Aqua for the 49ers. Which is also going to go to Nicholas. So Nicholas taking the first autographs in the break. Both of them in the first box. 2 rookie autos, though, which is always kind of nice to see. Mark Rippon. Tony Basile. Tony Basile. We have Edgerton Cooper on the refractor. Michael Hall Jr. refractor. And we're going to have Jatavian Sanders. 4 out of 15 going to the Carolina Panthers on the white and Charlie Hand. Have Joe Montana for the 49ers, 16 out of 99 on the green geometric. Go to Nicholas. Got Howie Long on the yellow, 16 out of 75 for the Raiders. Going to go to Brandon Fisher, Hall of Famer, on the Howie Long. Pretty good commentator as well. I have Jason Kelsey on the refractor for the Eagles. I have Graham Barton, 36 out of 50 on the gold for the Buccaneers. It's going to Brandon Fisher, the rookie offensive lineman. And Malik Washington for the Dolphins, 25 out of 50. That's going to go to Phillip Lemons on the gold geometric. It's early. It's only the second box. Linemen need some love too. I'm going to say at least Kelsey and Tony Basile are Hall of Famers. All right, we got Phil Simms on the refractor. LaRon Kelly, refractor. Antonio Gates. Jackson Powers Johnson, rookie card. Michael Wiley on the refractor. Now Wayne Corbett for the Jets, 1 out of 50 on the goal. Jets, we have Antonio Gates for the Chargers, 9 out of 99 on the green geometric. So go to John Clark. We got Dante Hall. On the orange, it's going to be a 10 out of 25 for the Chiefs, and Daniel Dooley on the orange, a human joystick there. We have Dylan Johnson, 177 out of 199 for the Carolina Panthers. Going to Charlie Hand, another one of the playmakers that they drafted. And we got 81 out of 199 on the Aqua Geometric, Xavier Worthy, going to the Chiefs. Going to Dan. Nice hit on the Worthy there. Obviously, long-term Worthy is going to be a hell of a wide receiver, I think. I think he's a little bit more than just a speedster for the Chiefs. Plus, you get to play with Mahomes, you're going to probably going to have good numbers. As much as we knocked Mahomes for not being as good as Mahomes can be this year. We have Julian Edelman, Archie Griffin, Kamani Vidal, Jalen Wright, Don Majkowski, We have the Hall of Fame inductee this year, Sterling Sharp. 20 out of 99. Sterling Sharp getting in probably opens up the Hall of Fame for a few other guys that should be Hall of Famers as wide receivers, but just didn't get in for whatever reason. I think Sterling Sharp ends up being the gatekeeper for that. One of the Packers and Phillip Lemons on the Sterling Sharp. We have Terry Bradshaw on the 72 out of 75. On to Pittsburgh Steelers and JJ. We got Austin Reed, 10 out of 50 for the Bears. Right position, right year, wrong guy. That's going to Jason Baker. I have Ray Davis for the Bills, 1 out of 25 on the orange. Go to Tom Giuliano. We have Paul Krause, 28 out of 99, going to the Minnesota Vikings. And that's going to go to Austin Fishback. Minnesota Vikings. 4 boxes in. I mean, Composite's kind of like Chronicles. It has that variety. I mean, they're going to come out with Composite for 2024. This is definitely, I mean, Finest for NFL comes out in like a week and a half. So it's not like... maybe it's a little bit less than a week and a half. So it's not like we're not having more NFL product here. This is just kind of where we're at, if that makes sense at the moment for this product. I do think that it being unlicensed hurts it a little bit. But we have Javon Curse, Tony Dorsett, Kalen Carson, Devontae Walker, and Sterling Sharp. Yeah, Brian Dawkins on the gold. 12 out of 50 for the Eagles. But actually, I think the Topps Chrome design, I mean, we saw it in Composite. I still think the Topps Chrome design is pretty solid. I have 10 out of 99, Don Majkowski for the Packers. We got Terrence Newman on the 74 out of 75 for the Cowboys. Go to Brandon Fisher. And we're going to have Bucky Irving, 17 out of 75 for the Buccaneers. Bucky kind of bursts on the scene out of nowhere. It's going to Brandon Fisher. Nice hit there on the Bucky Irving. Hell of a playmaker for the Bucs. We have Chris Samuels on the 21 out of 50 for the Commanders. Going to go to Jason Burkhardt. Now, I know Jason's a Commanders fan. Well, Samuels played for the Redskins. This guy was a hell of an offensive tackle when he played. I know, Bryant. I know you're going to say something about him being an offensive lineman. It's going to put us halfway through. Into box 6. We have Emmitt Smith on the refractor for the Cowboys. Get J.J. Watt, Richard Sherman. Get Terrian Arnold, Audric Estime. We're going to have J.J. Watt on the 43 out of 75. For the Houston Texans. And we're going to have Kalen Bullock for the Texans, 20 out of 50. That's tough. Bro, that's tough. This is probably one of the best quarterback classes we're going to have in a while, I think. I don't think the upcoming year's quarterback class is going to really compare to this one that great. Mike Vrabel, the head coach for the Patriots, obviously is him playing linebacker. I don't know how many people know this. Mike Vrabel was actually drafted by the Steelers, special teams guy. 58 out of 99. Never really got a chance because of guys like James Harrison to play. We're going to have Marshall Faulk, 5 out of 5 for the Rams on the Chrome All-Pro autograph card. The red geometric All-Pro autographs. That's going to go to the Rams. And Brandon, that is a sick Marshall Faulk. Then for the Dolphins, we're going to have Dwight Stevenson. If you know, you know about Dwight Stevenson. If you don't, go look him up. I have 9 out of 50. He kind of carved the way for how centers played today. We'll just kind of leave it at that. Absolutely, he's a monster. Dwight Stevenson was a freak at center, so. We have Neil Smith, Doug Flutie, Ricky Williams, Spencer Rattler for the Saints, Caleb Williams on the refractor. It's going to be for the Bears. We got Terrell Davis, 26 out of 99 on the green for the Broncos. Larry Johnson for the Chiefs, 40 out of 50. Torrey Holt, 54 out of 99 on the green. Throwback quarterback here. We're going to have Warren Moon, 10 out of 50 on the gold. For the Houston Oilers, which will be the Tennessee Titans. Going to Brian Thomas on the gold Warren Moon, 10 out of 50. And then we're going to have a 24 out of 25 Kevin Falk for the New England Patriots. On the orange. Johnson. Got Randy White, Santana Moss, Will Reichert, Kalen Bullock. Get Barry Sanders for the Lions, 57 out of 75. You got Danny White for the Cowboys, 5 out of 50 on the gold. Adrian Peterson on the green, 44 out of 99. For the Bucks, the green, we're going to have the 22 out of 99, Michael Pratt. The Buccaneers. Then we're going to get one of the big boys. 25 out of 25, Caleb Williams. All-Let's rookie rush on the orange geometric. Going to the Bears. And Jason Baker on the Caleb Williams. Big hit there. Huge Caleb Williams. Alright, now it's time to get a Jaden Daniels or Bo Nix. Maybe a Brady, Drake May. That was the start of the floodgate, right? We're going to have Tyler Guyton, Olu Fashanu, Dexter Manley, Maurice Jones-Drew, and Chris Johnson. We have Richard Sherman, 31 out of 75 for the Seahawks. Or Ryan Graves. We got LT, 10 out of 25, Lawrence Taylor on the orange. The man that was snubbed for the Hall of Fame this year, Luke Kuechly. 51 out of 99. It's kind of ridiculous that Patrick Wilson made it first ballot. Kuechly played the same amount of years, better numbers than Patrick Wilson. I love me some Patrick Wilson. Patrick Willis. And Kuechly should have made it. He had better numbers than Willis. He had defensive player. He was slightly better version of Patrick Willis if you look at numbers, and just as impactful, and didn't make it. It's kind of crazy. We have Olu Fashanu for the Jets. Going to Peter, their first-round pick this year. Offensive tackle from Penn State. Should be pretty good. And then we're going to have the man that never played for the Steelers this year, Roman Wilson. 65 out of 99, going to go to JJ. Roman Wilson was supposed to be like that sleeper pick that was supposed to be a nasty, like, slot wide receiver for the Steelers, and he just never played this year. Hurt the whole season and just never got his chance. Let's get into the last box of the break. So far, I mean, you got one Hall of Fame quarterback, two crazy playmakers. You do have a Drake May into existence, which I'm assuming is actually maybe a bigger hit than we thought it was. A Marshall Faulk auto out of 5. And you get the Caleb Williams. So far we've had some pretty good hits. When it comes to some of the bigger players. Like I said, we'll figure out how to run this size-wise to make it, I guess, as good as possible. I think that the 3-boxer where we're kind of almost to an extent. Snap filling those might what size I'll stay at. I might try to make some pick your team at that size with Delani Walker, Frank Gore Jr., Brandon Fisk. We have Andre Rison, Chris Long. We have Donnie Shell for the Steelers. 46 out of 75 on the yellow. For the Steelers right there. Going to JJ. Nice little color match. We have Kalen Carson on the orange, 17 out of 25 for the Cowboys. We have Michael Vick for the Falcons, 90 out of 99. We got Trey Benson, 64 out of 99 to the Cardinals. Running back. What a Brad Sample. And then we're going to get for the Browns. Closer's luck, 15 out of 50, Ozzie Newsome. Best tight ends ever play the game. Another one of those guys you could argue is kind of a little bit of a game changer at tight end. How the game was played on the gold. And that's going to be the break, guys. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. I mean, the Breakers of Light always has a ton of color in it, so that's always nice. We got Michael Vick out of 99 on the green. Kalen Carson for the Cowboys out of 25. We have Donnie Shell on the yellow. Kuechly on the green. Lawrence Taylor on the orange. Sherman on the yellow. Adrian Peterson for the Vikings on the green. Danny White on the gold. Barry Sanders on the yellow. We got Torrey Holt on the green. Larry Johnson on the gold. Terrell Suggs on the green. Mike Vrabel on the green. We're going to have Kalen Bullock on the gold, J.J. Watt on the yellow, Terrence Newman on the yellow, Don Majkowski on the green, Brian Dawkins on the gold, Austin Reed on the gold, Terry Bradshaw on the yellow, Sterling Sharp on the green, Dante Hall, the human joystick, on the orange, Antonio Brown on the green, Wayne Corbett on the gold, Howie Long on the yellow. Have the green Joe Montana, Steve Atwater on the yellow, and Jason Kelsey on the green. Getting into the autographs and whatever else is on the hit board, is there's going to be some parallels that you're probably going to see here from early on. It's actually just whites into existence, which I'll have to look into see what the odds are for the into the existence, because that could be a little bit bigger hit than maybe we think it is. Like I said, we're going to have Jatavian Sanders on the white, 15. CJ Stroud out of 15. Into existence, Drake May. I'm assuming this might be a case hit, so this could be actually pretty decent for the Patriots. And Sean, we're going to have Ozzie Newsome on the gold autograph. We have the green Trey Benson. We have Roman Wilson on the green autograph. Michael Pratt on the green. Chris Samuel on the gold. The orange Ray Davis. We have Graham Barton on the gold. Dwight Stevenson on the gold. Malik Washington on the gold. We have Olu Vashanu on the orange. Tyler Newman on the gold. Jacob Cowing on the aqua. Kevin Falk on the orange. We have Dylan Johnson on the aqua for the Panthers. Warren Moon on the gold. One of the Titans. Paul Krause for the Vikings on the green. Bucky Irving on the yellow out of 75. We have Xavier Worthy on the aqua out of 199. Then we got the 5 out of 5 Marshall Faulk for the Rams on the All-Pro autographs. And then the orange All-Etch Rookie Rush on the orange Caleb Wilson for the Bears. And that's going to be the break, guys. I appreciate y'all for getting into the break. Congratulations to those that hit. For those that didn't, hopefully better luck next time. I'll see you guys back here in, let's say, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes to run the 3-boxer. That is a hobby and 2 breakers of light. The random that we ran, I didn't see any trades in the random, so I'm assuming that good to go to run that there's not any teams that need to be traded. I will catch you guys in a little bit. Well, then the Drake May is a little bit better than I thought it was. I thought it was just maybe an insert that just happened to be that we hit early. I haven't, like I said, I thought that I haven't really watched too many people break the 2025 Topps Chrome football. Appreciate you. See you guys in a little bit for the 3-box random. You guys let me know what size you guys would want to see a pick your team. I do have megas too, so I can always throw like a 2 hobby, 2 breakers, 2 megas or something like that. I don't have no clue what that would put us at price ratio for pick your team. But I can always do something like that because I think the megas have some sort of exclusive hits in them that you can only get in megas. You know, I don't love throwing retail into breaks, but it also adds some cards to the break and not like a several $100 per box price, if that makes sense. Maybe I'll put up a poll for some suggestions tomorrow because I know there's guys that just like will 100% avoid randoms because they don't like randoms. But I'd still like to give those people an opportunity to get into something that's maybe a little bit more affordable than full cases over and over again. Either way, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. If I don't see you back here in 5 minutes or so for the 3-boxer.